Member for Talasea.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. My question without notice is directed to the Minister for International Trade and Investment. Minister for Commerce and Industry and Minister for Labour and Migration to take note. I rise to the attention of this Honourable House the growing concern and frustration of our people of Western Britain province regarding what they see as a systematic displacement of Papua New Guineans business by large foreign conglomerate companies operating in the province. For more than 40 years, local Western Britain-based contractors and SME have participated meaningfully in construction, civil works, oil palm estate replanting, and excavation works associated with New Britain Palm Oil Limited. These activities have provided employment, income, and a pathway for our people to build sustainable local enterprises. However, Mr. Speaker, recent developments indicate that a number of foreign conglomerate companies linked to or contracted under Semi-Dabi, the operator of New Britain Palm Oil Limited, have now taken over many of these commercial opportunities. They are dominating construction and civil works, oil palm replanting, and excavation contracts, creating a de facto monopoly and marginalizing the local businesses in Western Britain. Our people in Western Britain province are deeply concerned that local companies can no longer compete with these large foreign entities. Local benefits are being extracted out of the province and the country, rather than circulating within local communities. And their basic rights to participate in business in their own country, as envisaged under the Constitution and national development policies, are being undermined. There are also serious questions, Mr. Speaker, as to whether these companies are properly registered as foreign or PNG companies, complying with all PNG laws and regulatory requirements, paying the correct taxes and lodging company and annual returns, and employing foreign workers only with valid work permits and in accordance with our labour and immigration laws. Given that New Britain Palm Oil runs the plantations, mills and canal crossing operations in Western Britain, and that major subcontracting opportunities once enjoyed by local business operators have now been absorbed by these conglomerates, the people of Western Britain are calling for a thorough investigation and audit into these operations. Mr. Speaker, this is not merely a commercial dispute. It is about protecting and securing the business rights of Papua New Guineans in Western Britain province now and into the next 50 years, consistent with the spirit and intent of our Constitution and our national economic empowerment policies. My questions without notice are, Mr. Speaker, can the Minister inform this Honourable House whether the government is aware of the growing dominance of foreign conglomerate companies contracted under Semi-Dabi or New Britain Palm Oil in Western Britain province, and the resulting displacements of local Papua New Guinean business from constructions, civil works, palm estate replanting, and excavation contracts that were traditionally reserved for local companies? 2, will the Minister direct the relevant government agencies, namely the Department of Commerce and Industry, the Department of International Trade and Investment, the Investment Promotion Authority, the Internal Revenue Commission, PNG Customs Service, and the Department of Labour and Immigration to immediately travel to Western Britain to conduct a full investigation and audit into whether these companies are properly registered as foreign or PNG companies, whether they are subsidiaries or related entities of Semi-Dabi conglomerate, whether they are fully compliant with PNG laws, including tax obligations, company returns and annual returns, and whether all foreign employees engaged by these companies all have valid work permits and are employed in accordance with our labour and immigration laws. If such investigation and audit confirms that these companies are in breach of PNG laws or unfairly displacing local businesses, will the Minister commit to taking corrective action to protect and restore commercial opportunities for local Western Britain and Papua New Guineans-owned companies in Western Britain, developing and enforcing clear policy and regulatory safeguards to ensure that over the next 50 years, the business rights of our people in Western Britain are protected and prioritized in line with the Constitution, and governments policies to take back PNG and economic empowerment agenda. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
The Honourable Minister for Internal Trade and Industry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I'd like to thank the good member for asking a very, very important question. Firstly, I want to state on record, my office is not aware of these allegations. This is the first time I've heard about it. Secondly, I want to assure the member that all he has to do now is reduce his question in writing to me as a formal complaint, name the specific companies that you are referring to, how long has this been going on, so I can take a look at it and talk to my other colleague ministers, and we can, if we establish it's necessary, send in a full government investigating team to go and investigate the allegations. These are very serious, one we cannot allow, and as a responsible government, like we did in the case of East Nubian oil palm growers complaint, we took the matter to court and secured 20 million for the growers. We are going to deal with it. So please bring the complaint to me in writing, and I want to assure you in Parliament, we are going to deal with that as soon as possible. Thank you.